Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Salt Lake Bees and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mario Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. The 1-0. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Again, a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another boy, nice rip.
Stepping in now, Nick Banks, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Boy.
Yadiel Hernandez is on deck. Cook stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Yadiel Hernandez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hernandez. 1 pitch only here. Here we go.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-1 the count. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and a lack of timing here as he throws it away. Runners on the move for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Second and third here, 1 man out. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The first baseman,
To the plate now, KJ Harrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, J.J. Matijevic, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-1. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
The third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Come on,
now batting, Steve Cook. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great
So striding in, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Digging in, Odell Hammonds. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The set and the 3-1 pitch. To left field, and he delivers a big base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreak.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Steve Cook. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right here.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Fresno slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Fernando Abad wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Salt Lake Bees and the Fresno Grizzlies. Salt Lake have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Guadalupe Medina will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Yeah, baby.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Fouled away.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Come on, let it fly right here.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 the count now. A runner at first with no outs here.
right, get your pitch right here.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in to bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
From the belt, the pitch hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Here we go now.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hey,
get your pitch up there. Let's go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. And yet another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in, Steve Cook. He drew a walk his first time up.
Come on, big guy. Stay out of there.
Cook.
Hey, keep bringing that hot bat, huh?
Now here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2-1 the count.
Come on, stay hot up there. Let's go.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, nearly like a big dog, right time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, stand up,
dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go. Get back.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy. See it. Run it right here. Like you can. Come on.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Hey, see him trying to run back to the pitcher.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1.
Hey, check this guy
Settling
out.
in now, Mario Sanger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hey, nobody out now.
On the side. The throw to Defoe. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, J.J. Matajevic. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matajevic.
Hey, we got 1 here.
The 2-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Steve Cook. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
I've ripped that up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short.
Come on, get
Scooped
there,
up,
get there.
And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with.
Now to the plate, Cam
They make a
Williams.
play. Get us
He
back
could
in
really
there.
use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Williams.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offer. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
High in the air down the right field line. He makes the catch, and they have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Bees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Bundy earns win number 4 on the season.
They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Salt Lake Bees and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tim Cate, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hey, stay hot now.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Come on, here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready once again,
Now
Steve Cook, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Cook. On right here, one time. Here we go.
First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Hey, come on now, one time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down.
Hey, let it rip up there. Let's go.
A ball and two strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he fouls this one off.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds
All
up
right,
a
hold on,
little
right here,
tapper
right
to the
here,
left
right
of the
here.
mound.
No,
Throw
he's safe.
won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
At the plate, Nick Banks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Come on.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Come on, baby. Get your
And again a throw,
No, he's
and he'll
safe.
get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that misses 1-1.
Great take.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled off.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Here's the 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
2-2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook.
The third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here we go, kid. Here we go. Your pitch only, huh? Hey, one time, right now.
see it. Drive it. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away.
Hey, get your pitch. See through, Ron. Let's go.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yan is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. In now, Steve Cook. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball.
Come on, big guy. Need you right now. Looking good, looking good. Going better up there.
Tapped out in front of home. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. And I think if this squeeze is of the suicide variety, that run scores easily. But instead, they tried the safety squeeze there, and it didn't work out as they had hoped. So a big spot here, and stepping in, J.J. Matijevic, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Hey, come on now. Let's
Here's
go.
the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Dylan Peters comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Dylan Peters.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, K.J. Harrison. The winning run is at first base.
Harrison.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely.
Hey, drop him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch. No better right now.
Ball. 2-2 count.
Looking good. No better up there. Here you go.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward the designated hitter, Alec Keller. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Peters has registered more than 80 innings of work. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Here comes the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Robbie Erlin takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Striding into the box, Elliot Soto. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
The shortstop, Elliot.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Edwin Yan, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Mario Sanger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Into the wind, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now. Right side, hit hard. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Stepping up now, Tim Doty. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles.
The center fielder, Tim Doty.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Come on, big guy.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
In now Trace Barrera.
The catcher.
He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2. At the plate, Gil Uribe will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
Uribe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Hey, nobody.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cam Williams, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Plays it 1 now.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there. Cut.
So striding forward now, Odell Hammonds. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Liner toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Second baseman.
Standing in now, Carlos Reyes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody.
So coming to the plate, J.J. Matijevic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matijevic.
Here's the 0-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Striding in once again, Cam Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Force everywhere. Easy way out.
Looking to leave him loaded. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Salt Lake Bees posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Dylan Peters gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.